preparation for quarantine, Carson and I packed up the car and drove to his family's house in Iowa. It was our first road trip in our new Jeep and with both of our dogs, which is my 9-year-old and our brand new 10-week-old puppy. And here's how our first cross-country road trip went. What's up, everybody?
What's up?
Are on our coronavirus road trip to Iowa, day 2. We left yesterday, last night, but we didn't do any videos because, to be honest, it was super stressful. It took us like 4 hours to pack the car and get the dogs in and get all the food that we needed. Coyotes outside our neighborhood trying to take the stuff while we were packing the car.
And it was quite dark. If you know, when you're driving at night sometimes and you're out of the city, there's no lights, so you're guided only by the moon and the stars, and really not good lighting.
On the morning of day 2, we woke up early. The hotel we were staying at wasn't serving breakfast as usual, so we made our own hotel breakfast with all the food we brought from our house. It was surprisingly easy to find a dog-friendly hotel, and while the dogs napped, I clipped Willie's baby nails and Carson stretched. Carson doing some morning stretches. Why are you stretching, Carson?
Because I'm old.
What?
Because I'm old. 26 now.
Okay, this morning we left Cedar City, Utah, and we were driving about 11 hours and 781 miles to North Platte, Nebraska. And so far we've already made like 4 stops for the dogs to try to get them to use the potty. Good job, buddy! You peed in the snow! Every time we stop, it takes us about an extra 10 minutes. So that's how it's going so far. We spent the first half of the day driving through Utah. By the way, it's way bigger than either of us thought. As we passed into Colorado, it started to get even more beautiful and more snowy.
Wow.
Wow. So cool. We decided to pull off at Vail, and we let the dogs play around in the snow for the first time, which was super cute. Good boy, Willie! Good boy! Oh man, our shoes are gonna be soaking wet now. Willie saw snow for the first time.
He's shivering so bad, we gotta get him back to the car.
All right. Good morning. We are on day 3, our last final stretch of our road trip. We are driving through Nebraska.
44 miles west of Lincoln. About 3 hours from our destination.
We drove from North Platte, Nebraska to Des Moines, Iowa in about 5.5 hours. And pretty much all we saw were cows, birds, farms, and more farms.
I've been married 10 years to the farmer's daughter. I'm a God-fearing, hard-working combine driver, hogging up the road on my plower, chugga-lugga-lugging 5 miles an hour. I'm an international harvester.
I think we finally figured out how to pack the car efficiently, how to get the dogs in the car efficiently, and how to get on the road efficiently. Don't you agree, Carson?
Well, you're asking a guy who just ran through the dark with a pissing dog a few hours ago, got to the tile, and slipped on the dog's piss, fell hard, dropped the dog, and threw my neck out trying to get the dog into a place where it's safe to pee. So, I say no, but, you know, different perspectives, different.
We made it to Iowa on our 3rd day of our road trip, and we are ready for quarantining for the next 2 weeks.
Yeah, you don't need a.
Oh my God, stop! No.